Stop right there. If you have both a golden retriever and a cat under the same roof, what I'm about to share could literally save their lives. A veterinarian recently told me that 73% of multi-pet households are making at least one of these deadly mistakes without even knowing it. And the scariest part? The signs don't show up until it's too late. It started on an ordinary Tuesday morning. The golden was wagging his tail in the kitchen, waiting for breakfast. The cat was perched on the counter, doing that slow blink thing cats do. Everything seemed perfect. Until it wasn't. What most people don't realize is that sharing a home with different species isn't just about keeping the peace between them. It's about understanding that what's safe for one can be lethal for the other. And I learned this the hard way. The first mistake? Food sharing. Seems harmless, right? Here's what veterinarian warnings don't prepare you for. That innocent moment when your golden finishes his meal and wanders over to the cat's bowl. Dog food lacks taurine, an essential amino acid cats need for heart health. But here's the deadly part going the other way. Cat food is too rich in protein and fats for dogs, leading to pancreatitis. And if your cat eats dog food regularly, we're talking potential blindness and heart failure.
Quick question. Have you ever caught your pets eating from each other's bowls? Drop a dog if it's your dog raiding the cat food, or a cat if your cat's the food thief. Because what I'm about to tell you next will change how you feed them forever. The second deadly mistake hits even closer to home. Medications. That afternoon, the golden had a slight limp. Nothing serious, just needed some pain relief. But here's where multi-pet dangers become real. Many dog-safe medications are absolutely toxic to cats. Ibuprofen, acetaminophen, even some flea treatments designed for dogs can cause kidney failure in cats within hours. One tiny pill dropped on the floor, one curious cat, and you're racing to the emergency vet. The cat in our story? She was always curious, always nearby when the golden got his treats or medicine. It only takes one moment of not securing that pill bottle properly. Then there's the mistake that veterinarians say they see most often, assuming symptoms mean the same thing across species. When the golden started drinking more water, it seemed normal. He's active, he plays hard. When the cat started drinking more water, that should have been an immediate red flag. In cats, increased thirst often signals diabetes or kidney disease, but because they lived together, the owner assumed both were just thirsty from playing.
Here's what makes these deadly pet mistakes so insidious. Cross-contamination of parasites and diseases. That golden loves the backyard, rolling in grass, exploring. He picks up parasites. Normal, manageable, with regular treatment, right? But those same parasites, Giardia, certain worms, even toxoplasmosis, transfer differently between species. The cat, who grooms himself constantly, becomes a perfect host. And because their symptoms manifest differently, you might be treating the dog while the cat silently suffers. The litter box. Let's talk about it. Many goldens are, let's be honest, disgusting when it comes to cat litter boxes. They see it as an all-you-can-eat buffet. Beyond the obvious gross factor, this behavior exposes dogs to toxoplasmosis, intestinal parasites, and bacterial infections. But here's the plot twist. It also stresses the cat, who then avoids the litter box, leading to urinary issues that can become fatal within 48 hours. Be honest with me. Do you have separate spaces for your pet's essentials, or is everything kinda shared? Your answer might reveal which of these cat-dog health risks you're unknowingly taking. Final mistake? Emergency protocol. When something goes wrong, every second counts. But if you don't know which emergency vet treats both species, if you can't quickly tell a vet what medications each pet has access to, if you don't have separate carry crates ready to go, you're gambling with time you don't have. That Tuesday I mentioned, it ended at the emergency vet. The cat had gotten into the golden's arthritis medication, just 2 pills. But because the owner knew the signs, called ahead, and had the medication bottle ready, she survived. Here's what changed in that household immediately. separate feeding stations in different rooms, medications locked in a high cabinet with child locks, separate vet files with clear notes about pet safety mistakes to avoid, a barrier for the litter box, and most importantly, treating them as individuals with different needs, not just the pets. Your multi-pet home can be completely safe, but it requires seeing through each animal's eyes, understanding that love isn't enough. Knowledge is what keeps them alive. If this opened your eyes to something you hadn't considered, maybe someone else needs to hear it too. And if you've got your own multi-pet safety tip, I'd genuinely love to learn from your experience below.